What's up, you guys? Darkrai plays Yu-Gi-Oh here. I'm glad to say I'm back on the Yu-Gi tubing thing. I bought a new tablet for cheap on eBay, so now I can start recording again since my last thing that I used to record videos broke and I haven't had any money lately. So anyways, I want to get back to you guys with a deck profile, and this is my Gishki Gigas OTK control deck profile. And as usual, let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks for watching, and expect more videos regularly now. At least I'm trying to go 2-3 videos a week. I also got like the whole screen recording thing ready for my PC, so we'll get some dually network videos, some card talks. But yeah, here's the deck profile for you guys. So of course we run 3 of the big boss monster, Gishki Gigas. If you do not know what it does, is pay 1,000, draw 1 card, reveal it. If it's a Gishki monster, shuffle any card on the field back into the deck. So he gets over pretty much everything, even Draco Sack, any other cards that like protect themselves somehow, because he shuffles them back into the deck, and he does not target. Plus he has a 3200 beater with 0 defense. Level 10, go into Gustav Max, yeah. Next up we run basically the Stratos of the deck, 3 Gishki Abyss. When he is summoned, whether it be normal or special summoned, I can add to my hand any Gishki monster with a defense of 1,000 or less. So he pretty much searches out Zelgigas in like 90% of the whole deck just by himself. And he works really nicely with the Gishki Beast. You gotta run 3. When he's normal summon, you can bring one level 4 lower Gishki monster from your graveyard on board in defense mode. So he sets up some nice Exceed plays, some Abyss plays, and yep. We run 3 Gishki Shadow. His effect, pitch him from the hand to search out the Gishki Echo Mirror, the main ritual spell card of the deck. And then we run 2 Gishki Vision. Discard him to search out Gishki Gigas. 2 Gishki Advance. His effect lets me stack any Gishki monster, any Gishki monster on top of my deck. So he works really nicely with Zelgigas, because I can just summon him, like say, oh, I want to stack a Gishki Amelia on top of my deck. So I'll stack Gishki Amelia, summon Zelgigas, activate his effect, paying 1,000, draw 1 card. So it'll be the card I want every time, and I can bounce one of my opponent's cards, so it's just a win-win situation for me. And of course the last Gishki card is the Gishki Amelia. She's more or less like, I guess, the Forbidden Lands in a monster. When she's summoned, no trap cards can be activated, all trap cards are negated. So, and she's a spirit monster, so she's gonna be safe in my hand like forever. And then for other, we run 2 Tragodia, stop OTKs into level 10, so you could use it for Zelgigas, sets up some nice Exceed plays as well. And then the 1 ace in the hole, Mulan Glacia, because you can set up Mulan Glacia turn 2 and just fuck shit up from there. Mulan Glacia will win you games. It's very nice, and it's easily set it out game 2 into something else. And now for the spells and traps. For spells, you have to run 3. You can't get around not running 3 of the Gishki Aqua Mirror. Use it to ritual summon, and it also works really nice because when you have the Aqua Mirror and the ritual monster, aka Zelgigas, in the graveyard, you can shuffle the Aqua Mirror back into the deck to add Zelgigas back to your hand. So it's +1 just for no apparent reason. We run 3 salvage because of the Shadow Vision. Pretty much anything is salvageable in this deck. So salvage really broken in 3. We run double MST. The Pot of Avarice, because of course you do a lot of pitching and sending stuff to the graveyard and shit. And then we run the Holy Trinity, Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. That's it for the spells. And now for the traps. I don't run a lot of traps, the deck really isn't trap heavy, but I'll show you guys what I have. First up is this amazing secret rare from Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, Torrential Reborn. If you don't know what this does, it's when a water monster is destroyed by either card effect or by battle, I can bring it back from the graveyard. It's not just a monster, it's when monsters, so if you have Dark Hole and I have a full field, activate Torrential Reborn, bring them all back. Your opponent takes 500 damage for each monster, and they just get brought back. So it's like I'm technically running 3 monster reborns just in the deck itself. It's really good. It's just they get over Zelgiga somehow. It's like, okay, Torrent Reborn, bring it back, and you take 500. Then of course we run the 2 regular Torrential Tributes. You guys know what this does. 2 Bottomless and 2 Compulse, because Compulse is really good this format. Compulse gets over Draco Sack, pretty much anything. God, I hate Draco Sack. So that's the main deck, guys. It's 40 cards, pretty. I consider it a standard Gishki build, I guess. I mean, nothing really special about it. But now for the extra deck, I guess this is more or less where I kind of show what I like to do. So for the rank 2s, we run Daigusta Phoenix and these Gachi Kentetsus. Really Gachi, of course, stall, just beat down. Power up Zogigas even more, and Daigusta Phoenix, just a great OTK card. We run another OTK card is 2 Gustav Max. If you guys don't know what it does, detach, your opponent takes 2,000, and it's a 3k beat stick. We run 1 Shockmaster, because Shockmaster, it's really good. The Black Ship of Corn gets the Zen Main's killer, it's the Reaper, kills a lot of things. The MVP, by far, Exceed in the deck, the Bubble Chain. This thing does miracles. If I have an Aquamirror in hand with say another Aquamirror in the graveyard, yet no Zelgigas to summon, I can just summon Chain, dump a Zelgigas in the graveyard, and then add it back to my hand. Or I can, if I don't have a Gishki Bands and I have Zelgigas on board, and I can make the Bubble Chain, I'll make him and then stack a Gishki monster on top of my deck to set off Zelgigas, go for the +1, and take out one of my opponent's cards. So the Bubble Chain puts in major work. And then we run 1 Epic Gishki Mirrorgeist. She's the Bisland killer. If you don't know what she does, is when she destroys a monster by battle, I can detach an Exceed, and instead of that card going to the graveyard, it gets shuffled back into the deck. So it's also really good against Monarchs. I played against Monarchs and I attacked into the Treeborn and shuffled it back into the deck, and they scooped. They had nothing else. The Cowboy. Cowboy is good. Abyss Dweller, your Mermails, your Dragons, your anything else basically. Mace Stroke, because Mace Stroke is amazing. Utopia, because I had extra space, so I just put in Utopia. Photon Pap, I really don't have to explain this either. And then the one low card that actually won me about 2 games, Snowdust Giant. If you don't know what he does, is I can detach 1, reveal as many water type monsters in my hand as I want, and place ice counters on the field equal to the number of water monsters I revealed, and non-water monsters on the field lose 200 attack for each ice counter on this card. I once made him. I had 4 cards in hand. They were all water monsters. Revealed them all. My opponent's monsters they all lost 800 attack, and that's how I ended up pushing for game. Because I used his effect twice, so they lost 1600. They were like pretty much useless pieces of shit. So it was just really good. Snowdust Giant will sometimes win you games. But yes, that's my deck profile pretty much, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I do have the side, but I'm still working on it. I'll show you guys what I have so far. Some things may change in the side, but as for right now, I'm kind of liking it. But I might change a few things here and there. So for my sides, I have a puppet plant. I have ghost. It's not organized at all. I'm really sorry. Should have organized it. Okay, I have 2 puppet plant for the spellbook and warrior matchups. Like 6 Ams and shit. It's pretty good. It's in work. This I know will be replaced. Azbin. It's not. I don't like this anymore. Azbin. Yeah, I'm taking that out probably for not Gozens, Rivalry Warlords or something. 2 Mind Drains. E-Drags really fucks them up real bad. 2 Gemini Imps because I have a bad matchup against Dark Worlds because I can't discard my own shit. I can't have my opponent discarding my shit, because then I won't have any plays. So 2 Gemini Imps, 1 Dust Tornado works really well. 2 Goes in matches. And then 2 Imperial Iron Walls, again against E-Dragons, and anything of the sort that uses Vanishing, because I rely on my graveyard very heavily. So these almost always get cited in game 2. As for the Ace Guns, I think they're going to go. Definitely. They're not as good as I thought they were. I think I'm going to set them up for Shadow Imprisonings, because I have a pretty bad matchup against the Vers. Ophion won't let me summon Zelgigas. So, yes. Well, that's my deck profile, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and just remember, I'll be back with videos at least twice a week now. That's what I'm hoping to achieve. I'm going to go to locals, I'm going to get deck profiles in, you know, dual videos, and anything else sort. Thank you guys so much for watching. Dark Plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Signing out.